welcome. Today's lesson is going to be, well, a little bit different than we've done in the past. I got requests from 3 of my students who are on the FFA Veg Crops Judging team, and they wanted to know how to tell the differences between 3 different kinds of seeds that are very, very similar in their shape. That's celery, that would also be carrot, and also parsley. From a far distance, it's really difficult to tell, so I'm going to magnify it and give them a little bit of a more of a bird's eye view of it. So to do that, I'm going to use SparkView software by Pasco Scientific. And the other thing I'm going to use is this Kinevision digital camera. So these are the 3 images I have here on the camera. And I want to show you very quickly what the differences are. First of all, I want to make sure that you understand that what we're looking at today are carrot seeds. And the carrot seeds are very characteristic in that their margins on their seed coat is very uneven. It's kind of rough, it's jagged, not very smooth at all. And that's really, when you're looking at it just with the naked eye, it just looks kind of frilly. But really, it's really rough and uneven. The other thing it has going for it is it has these ridges on the front and back side. And some of them are more pronounced than others, like this one. So this is carrot. So this is carrot seed. It tends to be a little bit larger, let's say, than celery. It's kind of flattened. And of course, the outside margin is extremely rough and uneven. So let's go ahead and change that out. And we're going to get another one. And if you can see on this one, you'll notice that they're curved. On the underneath side, it's kind of curved. And then it has it's kind of roach backed like that. So that's the point, just like carrot. It has the ridges just like carrot, but you can see the ridges because they tend to be lighter in color, and in between the ridges are a dark color. So the ridges are more pronounced. Also, it's more curved. It's about the same size, though. So if you take a look at parsley, you'll notice that it's curved, it's heavily ridged, and you can see the ridges better because they're lighter in color. So that's how parsley is. So let's get rid of the parsley. All right, the third seed I want to take a look at and show you is celery. Celery, you probably can't tell from this particular view, but it's really a lot smaller. I'll show you another view in just a second to show you the size differences. But if you'll notice on this one, these are a little bit more stout. They're not quite as curved as parsley. They still have the highlighted ridge, and of course the outside edges are smooth. So it kind of looks like parsley, but the size and the shape is different. So this is more stout, a little bit more shortened, more rounded, and it's smooth. So if you take a look at the seed coat's outer edge, it's very smooth, kind of pointed still, just kind of like the carrot. It has the strong, prominent ridges, just like the parsley. But if you notice, they're kind of squashed a little bit, as I call them, stout. And so they're a little bit different. This one's on the side. It kind of looks, has the profile of a parsley seed, but it's flat on the bottom. It's not curved like parsley. So that's one way you can tell that this happens to be celery. So let's go ahead and write that down, celery. And just remember, celery is the smallest one. It is more stout. So, all right, here's your money shot for the day. So we're going to take a quick quiz. So let me go ahead and label these. This is A, this is B, and this is C. So I'll put little lines underneath these right here. All right, give you a couple seconds to look at it, and then we'll come back and see if you got it. All right, your time's up. Let's take a look. If you said A was parsley, you'd be right. Parsley has a strong ridges, has a roach back, it's kind of curved underneath, and it has a nice smooth margin on the seed coat. So that would be parsley. Now if you take a look at this next one, which is B, you'll notice that they have this nice, really rough outside margin, kind of very pointed at one end. It also has the ridges, not quite as prominent. If you guessed carrots, you would be 100% correct. Okay, so what is C? Well, there's only one left. And if you've guessed parsley correct and you've got carrots correct, the only thing that's left to put here, of course, is our last one, and that happens to be celery. Celery, kind of roachback, kind of like parsley, but definitely not as big or as long. It's relatively flat across the back. It has prominent ridges. But for the most part, because it's a small size, celery is going to be our C, so that seed. So there you have it. Those are the three seeds that you need to know. Thanks.